Hi, I'm Twyla with My Bilingual Life. I want to help you become bilingual. So today we're going to see a song from Los Tigres del Norte. Los Tigres del Norte are a group that's been playing in Mexico for many years, and they have lots of very famous songs. So today we're going to look at one of their songs, Golpes en el Corazon. Un golpe is a hit or a wound. So we're talking about the wounds in the heart. I really like this song because the words keep repeating themselves. So it won't take long before you're singing parts of this song over and over again. So that's a good thing because it's pretty easy to learn. There's not a whole lot of words, and this is a good song to get started with. Let's get into it. Yo te regalaba todo. Regalar is to give a gift. Un regalo is a gift. Regalar is the verb to give a gift. Te is the direct object of this verb. So I gave you everything. Yo te regalaba todo. Todo lo que me pedías. Everything that you asked me for. Sin embargo, me reclamas. Sin embargo is a great phrase to learn. It means nevertheless. Me reclamas. This is from the verb reclamar. Reclamar is like to complain to someone, to call them out on something. So, nevertheless, you call me out. Si te daba hasta mi vida. Even if I gave you even my life. Nothing that I gave you was ever enough is kind of the idea that this gives you. Pero tú, but you, ¿qué me has dado? This repeats over and over again. And pay attention. It doesn't say, ¿qué me has dado? ¿Qué me has dado? ¿Qué me has dado? But you, what have you given me? Falsas promesas de amor. False promises of love. Pero tú, ¿qué me has dado? But you, what have you given me? Golpes en el corazón. Hits in the heart. Punches in the heart. So all you've done is hurt me. Yo te regalaba todo. So we're using the same words from the first. I gave you everything. Hoy reñimos y te olvidas. Reñir is to quarrel, to fight. Y te olvidas. Today we fight and you forget. Salí mal con mis amigos. He kind of puts this together when he says it. He almost says salí mal. This is one of the places that it probably should have a little bit more of a space. Salí mal con mis amigos. Salir mal con alguien is things didn't turn out well. I ended up in a bad place con mis amigos. Porque tú no los querías. Because you didn't want them. No los querías, you didn't want them. In this case, querías is the querer, want. Los is the object. And in this case, we're talking about los amigos. Pero tú, ¿qué me has dado? But what have you given me? Todo lo perdí por ti. I lost everything for you. Now, this sentence, if we were saying this normally, it would probably be lo perdí todo por ti. But since it's in the song, we want it to, the ti and the sufrir are a close rhyme. Todo lo perdí por ti. I lost everything for you. Pero tú, ¿qué me has dado? But you, what have you given me? Solo me has hecho sufrir. You've only made me suffer. So this is a great example of the present perfect. Me has dado, me has hecho. So we're using the same structure for these verbs. You've only made me suffer. Para sanar las heridas, sanar is to heal. So to heal my wounds, para sanar las heridas, voy a buscar otro amor. I'm going to look for another love. Casi arruinaste mi vida. Arruinar is to ruin. So casi is almost. So you almost ruined my life. Golpeando mi corazón. Punching my heart or hurting my heart. So now we go back. Yo te regalaba todo. I gave you everything. Con mi madre discutía. So I argued with my mom. Discutir is to argue. Me quería abrir los ojos. So in this case, the person doing this is the mother. She wanted me to open my eyes, abrir los ojos. Perdóname, madre mía. So forgive me, mom. Perdóname, madre mía. Pero tú, ¿qué me has dado? But you, what have you given me? Falsas promesas de amor. False promises of love. Pero tú, ¿qué me has dado? Golpes en el corazón. But what have you given me? Wounds in the heart. And we repeat this part. Para sanar las heridas, to heal the wounds, voy a buscar otro amor. I'm going to look for another love. Casi arruinaste mi vida. You almost ruined my life. Golpeando mi corazón. Hurting or hitting my heart. And then this repeats several times, and that's pretty much all of the lyrics of this song. So it's kind of a sad song, but the music is actually pretty upbeat. This has been a pretty popular song, and I think it's a great one to start learning because there's not a lot of words. Now, Los Tigres del Norte sometimes sing several of them at the same time in harmony, so sometimes it's hard to hear the words clearly, especially if you've got an older recording. But this is a great song to start out with, although I hope that part of your daily conversation in Spanish is not about all the wounds of your heart. But it's a great practice in the present perfect tense. Que me has dado, me has hecho. So one of the ways that I learned the tenses in Spanish that helped me most was to get a song like this in my mind, so that if I knew that I was going to have to do that tense, I could get some examples in my mind, keep those examples in my mind, and then I could change the verbs around. That was one way in my mind that I could make it work easier for me, because all of the verbs are patterns. So the biggest thing for me was to learn some patterns that I could remember. And I remember better in the songs for some reason. I don't understand why. And I know there's scientific research done on this. For some reason, our brains can learn songs better than just trying to memorize a list of words. So I hope this has been helpful. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that below. We've got more songs coming. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Nos vemos.